It's kind of like playing chess. You're trying to figure out what your horse has got, in it, and then what everyone else has got. Who's on a dead horse? Who's going to come off the rail? Where everybody's going to go? It's a lot going on at once, but it sure is fun crossing the finish line first.
Katie Reynolds is a jockey at Charlestown races. At 24 years old, she's the only woman riding full-time at the track.
I've been riding since before I could walk, but I didn't start messing with the race horses until I was about 16. I won my first race here at Charlestown after riding like at least 100 horses and pretty well finishing last up the track and just practicing and all.
Katie is one of a couple dozen active female jockeys in the country. She has nearly 1,300 races under her belt and has tallied $1.7 million in career earnings. Reynolds is succeeding in one of the rare sports where women compete alongside men.
There's just as many good girls in ratio as there is good guy riders. There just happen to be more of the men doing it. But I think girls will be around for a while.
Girls like Katie are thriving today thanks to those who came before her. In 1969 at Charlestown, Barbara Jo Rubin became the first female jockey ever to win a race against men. Rubin and trailblazers like her paved the way for today's women to compete against the men. Katie says that most everybody at the track is welcoming and supportive, but there are still those that aren't quite comfortable with the idea of a female jockey.
I don't let it bother me too much. I just kind of laugh it off. Just like I said, anytime you have men and women working together, it's going to be some type of discrimination. So it's not just the sport or anything like that. It's just some people are a little more old-fashioned than others.
As expected, Katie has her own dressing area known as the Jocks Room. While the guys hang out between races in their space, Katie is usually on her own.
They don't give me too much of a hard time.
Some girls, they're tough. And Katie, she's being one of the tough riders right here.
J.D. Acosta is one of the best jockeys in the country and a regular at Charlestown. When he sees Katie on the track, he treats her just like anybody else, someone he's trying to beat.
You just feel like just another rider. I don't think just because it's a girl I have an easy tag, so I just try to beat him no matter what. I mean, I'm not really happy with a girl beating me, but I gotta take it. I mean, just take it like a man and go with the flow.
It's not like they try and purposely kill me or anything just because I'm a girl. It's pretty well they do their thing and I do my thing.
And that's where Katie might have an advantage. Turns out some horses prefer a female jockey.
I don't think they like to be pushed and jerked around, especially kind of the old classy horses. They don't really want to be told what to do sometimes. Sometimes they like to be asked nicely, so you end up getting some nice big numbers out of them.
There's also the danger factor.
And they're off and racing in the 8th.
This February, Katie was part of a massive accident that garnered national attention.
The quarter went in 21-2. We have a spill there on the turn.
7 riders and horses were involved. Amazingly, nobody was seriously hurt.
It was crazy. It looked like a battlefield. There was just jockeys and horses laying everywhere. It was awful.
That forced Katie, a mom of a 3-year-old son, to take stock.
Getting hurt's all of a part of it, and you can get hurt just as easily driving to the supermarket, so for the most part, it doesn't really bug me too much.
Katie Reynolds wears several hats: jockey, mom, and maybe role model to girls who want to follow in her footsteps.